like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know. Bird, Magic, or something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dough. Nigga can leave the league.
I was really out here trying to get it.
But if I
was really out here trying to get it.
the fans still gonna love me, man.
What you say?
What it is, what it do, what it could be is what it should be. It's your boy Rick B, Rick B Music TV, and everything else. I am Rick B. All of that other good shit. Anyways, how y'all feeling today, man? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. I'm a little high in this bitch, a little tired from work. I work overnight. Shout out to the overnight gang, up all night gang, vampire life. But let's get to the shits, man. It's story time. You know what I mean? So today the topic is my first internet, well, not my first internet dating experience, but one of my first interesting internet dating experiences, along with what I like to call the July 31st, August 1st massacre. I've told this story many times in my younger years. It's been a couple of years since I've told it as an adult, but sit back, relax, and enjoy, man. Alright, so peep gang. I had moved to Atlanta when I was like 15, 16 from Jersey at the time, or whatever. And, you know, I was new in Atlanta, but where my mother lived in Lithonia, or whatever, I don't know, she wasn't really like super active and wasn't really off me like going out and about because the type of shit I was on. Yeah, I mean, so I was doing a lot of running around with her. When I wasn't running around with her, I was doing a lot of internet surfing at first before I got like myself out there and did everything on my own after she got comfortable with me being there. But when I first got there, nah, she wasn't off that. She wanted me up under her. And so I was doing a lot of internet surfing. And this is when Black Planet was popping. If I'm 15, 16, yeah, gotta be like 2005, 2006. So yeah, Black Planet was popping, whatever. And I'm out there, whatever. We do our Black Planet thing. And I mean, I met like a couple of chicks at that time or whatever. And that's why I say it's not my first, it was one of my encounters. Cause I remember I met this chick off Black Planet. And then I ended up going to the Scream tour. And she met me like at the Scream tour because I was at the Scream tour with my cousin. But that's a whole nother story. Life is crazy. Experiences turned out to not be crazy people. Anyways, moving forward. So I started messaging this girl who said that she lived really close to where I live. Just so happened in Lithonia or whatever. Like literally close, guys. Like I want to say less than a mile or two away. If we was in Jersey, it would have probably been like a couple of blocks away, but because it's in the fucking South, everything has to be miles away. But let's never mind that. So, anyways, moving forward. So I'm doing my thing, and we chatting it up. But it just so happened at the time we're talking, she's not in Atlanta currently, so she can't meet me right away. Even though we're catching a vibe and we're talking for like a good 2 weeks. Puppy love shit. It don't really take that long to catch a vibe. Hell, some of you niggas catch a vibe in a day, so I don't want to hear nothing. So we're catching a vibe and we're talking and all this shit like that. But she's not in Atlanta. She's in Kentucky, being paid to help babysit her, I guess, little cousins for her uncle and all that stuff to work him and her aunt and all that, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, moving forward, she was supposed to be coming back probably in like that August, because if you live in the South, you know, school doesn't start until the time frame of like August and shit like that. For us who live up north, school really starts in like September. So I wasn't used to that. But anyways, moving forward, story. So, she ends up coming back in August. We're supposed to meet up, and we decide to want to meet up at a mall. So at the time, I was just honest with my mom and my aunt and all of them at the time. You feel me? Like, And I was like, hey, this chick. Now, I wasn't super honest. I don't think I told them all the way literally that I met this girl straight through the internet. But I was honest enough to let them know in some type of form or capacity, like, I know her, but I don't know her nowhere. You feel me? Like, this really gonna be a meetup. But they was excited for me. You feel me? Like, yeah, you know how y'all do boys versus how y'all do girls, man. I got daughters, some shit different. Like, you got a boy, you like, yeah, all right, what you got going on? Let me see her. I'm like, nah, chill off all of that, man. So, anyways, moving forward past that, my aunt told me the only way she would drop me at the mall to meet this girl is if I went to church with her that day. So I'm like, oh man, alright, let's see what that says. So we go to church or whatever, and I'm in church, I get through my church thing or whatever, and I mean, I gotta make sure that I dress cool enough for church, but also cool enough to be able to go to the mall after and still link with shorty. You know what I mean? Like, you can't look crazy, you can't come too over the top. You done had this whole presentation, and now auntie messing up the swag, and she ain't gonna be willing to take me home to change. So I had to put a few things together. You know what I mean? And cool beans, I step out, nah, I mean, little powder blue motherfucking polo with the goddamn True Religion jeans with the goddamn fresh white foot. Ooh. Had to stop the car to think about it. Thank God it wasn't no traffic going on. Alright, quick pause on the story. I gotta get some done. Alright, and we're back. We're it's a little rainy and shit out here, people. Was on a grocery store running, then a gas station store running. You know how that goes. If you know, you know, as they say. Anyways, let's get back to it. So, where was I? Oh yeah, alright, auntie took me to church. Fast forward through all of that. After church, auntie took me to the mall. Now, if you from the Atlanta area, especially like Zone 6 and all that shit like that, you know about Stone Mountain Mall. That's where we met up at. Cool beans. My cousin was working at Forever 21. Shout out to Lana. My cousin was working at Forever 21 at the time. You feel me? So auntie was even more comfortable dropping me up, because she was like, oh, your cousin up here, blah blah blah. Now I'm texting old girl from my little Metro. This is before Metro got worldwide, people. This is when Metro only used to work in selective areas, and you could not take that shit back to New York or New Jersey. Nah. But anyways, I had my little Metro, and I'm texting shorty like, yo, up here, what's good, whatever. She hitting me with all the, alright, I'm on my way. Oh wait, my parents need to do this. My cousin with me, she need this to happen real quick, and then we on the way. Oh, my dad bullshit, and da-da-da-da-da. So now I'm getting anxious and antsy, because I'm like, yo, did I just get played? Like, oh man, you feel me? Like, I don't want to take this shit personal, but I'm about to take it personal. Fuck all that. So, anyways, I'm still sitting there waiting for however long, because either way, my mom or my aunt wasn't going to come back and get me. They were planning on me just being able to dip with my cousin from there, or seeing what me and the girl was just going to do after meeting up. So, some way, somehow, this guy, let's call this guy T, correct? T was this guy that went to school with my cousin. Now, my cousin was about to be on her way to her first year into college, you feel me? Entering freshman year at Georgia State, I believe. And she was a virgin, to my knowledge, and, you know, really raised right and really about her morals and values, and there's nothing wrong with that. T wasn't a dirtbag, but T was just on some shit that I was on. Yeah, I mean, out here, the squirrel looking for a nut. So, anyways, moving forward, T came up to her job. Now, mind you, my cousin and T are older than me at the time, because, like I said, I was only 15, and she's on her way into college. I was probably like a sophomore in high school, and he wants to come kick it. Anyways, so yeah, T comes to her job to see her. He wanted to surprise her and bring her lunch, because he's trying to holler at her and get all up in there. So he didn't know I was up there to do what I was doing. So when he came up there, she went on lunch break. She took me with her, and she's like, oh, well, come meet my friend while you still waiting for her or whatever. Now, mind you, this is like 2-3 hours of sitting here. I'm hyped. Cousin like, yo, you sure she gonna show up? I'm trying to keep positive energy, like, yeah, you know, there's just things going on. But on the inside, So, fucking, we eat at the food court, whatever, you feel me? T cop all us some food because he trying to impress my cousin, and I'm milking it for what it's worth. Fuck what you talking about. Like, I'm here because of what we get. so after that, we leave from the food court. She got to go back to work, so T's like, yo, I'm gonna kick it with you and make sure, like, shorty ain't catfish you. You got some pictures. Now, if y'all know Black Planet at the time, or picture quality at the time, Black Planet ain't like Facebook and Instagram. Once again, kids, do your Googles. Ain't no, like, big-ass profile picture or whatever. Majority of the time, people were using, like, cartoon characters and shit they created, or their favorite celebrities and blah, 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 whatever. And only a few of us were privileged enough, or actually decent enough, to take pictures and be able to find a way to upload the pictures onto our profiles at some point at the bottom. It wasn't like an upload form. You had to know how to type in codes and all this other stupid shit and copy and paste and all this. You know what I mean? To be able to, like, create your page and get it right. MySpace niggas know it about it a little bit. Fucking, I had my pictures up on Black Planet. She only had like 1 or 2 pictures though. Like, I had like mad pictures. She had like 1 or 2 pictures. So it was really hard to decipher. But for some reason, because maybe I was thinking on my dick at the time, I was super infatuated with just having somebody being new to the area and having somebody to talk to all the time and vibe with, which is why I said, like, we talked that whole time. Like, you feel me? I guess consider it text messaging of the time, or emailing, or however you look at it. Just messaging on Black Planet and calling on the house phone constantly. And then once I got my little Metro, her calling me on my little Metro constantly or whatever. So, like, that's how we built the vibe to even be able to build up to this point. So it wasn't super pressingly about looks to me. Had it been a different person, yes, I probably would have been shocked and disappointed, and who knows what the story would have went from me. But it turned out not to be like that. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. God be on my side, boy. But anyways, so, like, T links up with me, whatever, and we go do, it's raining wild hard. And we go do all of this shit, or whatever the case may be. We walking around the mall, and her cousin and her sister finally show up. Cool. So, they're trying to figure out where to meet me, and T is telling me, as the older guy, it's more strategic to see what she looks like first than to go meet her straight up and be stuck. So he lied to her and told her on the phone that me and him had on some shit that we completely did not have on, and we was in a store that we completely was not at, while we stood across from that store to watch them, to make sure they were here. Childish but safe at the same time. It worked. We seen them, we linked up, I was happy, she was happy, and T weird ass was hollering. We'll move past that. So, anyways, it was super cool, but they didn't have much time at the mall. So we kicked it for a little bit. You know what I mean? We made plans to hopefully link up, go to the movies later that night, everything else. We end up, she gets to her peoples, they dip, whatever. My cousin finally gets off work, her and T go sit there and hop in the whip. We go get some Chinese food. We go back to my aunt's house. I'm blasting Omarion's first CD. Oh, shout out to my nigga Omarion, the most unbothered nigga in the universe. Yes, I was channeling major Omarion energy. I was like, oh, it's about to be on tonight. These country fans from New York City, goddamn.
Damn, fuck that, cause I'm from New York City, goddammit. Nobody take no cornbread from me. And that go for you and any other you motherfucking farmers wanna try some shit.
Talk that shit, Eddie, yes. Let's fast forward into the night. My cousin and T dip off into her room. Now, mind you, I know how my cousin is, and I know what type of woman she is. So I don't imagine immediately on some childish shit that they're in there fucking. Like, I just figured they want some privacy away from me. Who wouldn't? Whatever. Yeah, I mean, they doing their thing. So, I'm chilling, listening to my OCD, waiting for her to give me the okay. Now, mind you, like, my mom knows about all this transition and everything. Like, yeah, I mean, I was keeping it all the way at 1,000 with my birthday. My mom goes to sleep, my little brother, little sister go to sleep, whatever. I'm still up. It's like 10. Like, damn, shorty, we on our way to, like, the last movie. What's up? So she like, yo, I don't think we're gonna be able to go to the movies. My parents on some bullshit, but here's what I can do in exchange. If you can come through at such and such time, He'll be asleep, I'll sneak you in. We could just kick it like that in the garage or something. Shit, it sound like win-win to me. We done skipped the bullshit, got some good shit, hood shit, yeah. Yes, man.
Go, rebound taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown, bang!
Yes. Anyways, move. So, we go forward with all of that, and I, long story short, end up going over there. And when I go over, she sneaks me in. Now, mind you, this dummy has an ADT alarm at the time. Now, anybody who knows the old school and still some new school ADT alarms, they make a lot of fucking noise when you open and close every door that has a sensor in your house. Everything is a dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. So we did the ADT alarm thing, and it did. Alright, I think nothing of it. Walk through the front door. She leads me around the way. Some of the garages. We open that door. Alright, and as she closes the doors, it dee-dee-deets again. Dee-dee-dee. Okay, cool beans. I'm in the garage. She tries to put on a little music, whatever. I'm sitting there, so she nervous. Her cousin running around scrambling, they whispering, you know, acting like teenage girls doing weird teenage girl shit. But I'm trying to play it cool. You feel me? I'm Mac Daddy. I'm sitting on the weight bench, licking my lips. I'm like, oh, it's about to, yeah, baby. Nah, none of that. So she come back around. You feel me? Into the garage. Dee-dee-dee. Boom. Alright, cool. Her cousin come in. Dee-dee-dee. So by this time, but so many fucking dee-dee-deets later, her goddamn parents finally wake up and come down the stairs. So now she bursts in the garage. Yo, you gotta go behind. So I just see a bunch of boxes. I die. Let's get behind it. Now I feel like R. Kelly trapped in the closet. Ooh, that analogy. Damn, are you locked up? Used to use that and say, damn, it felt like trapped in the closet. But R. Kelly done fucked it up, and I got daughters, so fuck pedophiles and rapists. But anyways, yeah, now I feel trapped and shit. You feel like I'm sitting there trapped as a motherfucker. My cousin, the beautiful angel, decides to call me to make sure that I'm okay. Simultaneously, the girl's mother and father want to burst into the garage and ask, as they're still talking to the girl, you feel me, like, hey, what the fuck? Why y'all keep going in and out of here? What y'all got going on in here? I know you got something going on in here and blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to stay as quiet as possible. But when my phone is vibrating, it shocked me because I was nervous. So like it made me twitch, and I'm on a concrete garage floor. So, you know, you hear that and shit, everything is quiet because by this time it was like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. So they heard that and her dad, I never saw her dad face to face, but his voice made me feel like Euro, Euro. Oh shit! When he was like, "Hey, whoever brought in there better come out." So I was like, "Oh fuck! All right, say no more." Cool. So when I got up and I seen how small he was, I was pissed off because
Something you want to tell me, Daddy? Hey, tell me, who's the little man? Who's the little man?
I was like, I'm about to sit back down. This nigga ain't no thing. Swear to God. But out of respect, I stood up and I was like, damn, caught. It's a wrap. I should have stayed longer. Who knows what would have happened. But I stood up and they like, who you? What's your name? What you doing in here? You know you trespassing? I'm like, I didn't break in. She let me in. He like, oh nah, da-da-da-da-da. So my cousin is still buzzing my fucking phone the whole time. Like I'm just looking back and forth wide-eyed, trying to, between this girl, her angry ass parents, she looking stupid, I'm looking stupid, everybody stupid, they asking me, do my mom know I'm over here? I'm kind of like, yeah. Which let me know how reckless my childhood was at the time compared to concerned parents, but that's a whole nother story within itself again. So I was like, yeah, and they're like, well, how would your mom feel? Like, it would be cool with it, ironically, but I guess that's not really helping you let me date your daughter, huh? so like, yeah, these niggas were completely upset, and then they asked me to kindly leave, and then I didn't know she had an older brother who lived in the house at the time, so he was about to wake up. So now I finally able to answer my cousin's call, and I go, this is what happens. They pull up with the immediateness, because like I told you, it's not that far away. As far as you're walking, but driving, it's literally right around the corner. They pull up with the quickness. It's to the point, everything, y'all. I did not even open the door. I jumped through the window. Told niggas drop the back door. Drop the window. We out of here, bro. We out, what? I'm out of here. We're gone, nigga. Like, no, nigga. No. Niggas, daddies, and brothers, and all that shit going crazy. We ain't got the strap, nothing. We are out of here. Let's get in this window. We ain't getting no cheeks. This was a failed mission, y'all. So this is why this is the July 31st, August 1st massacre, because as y'all can see, this is leading into the morning, and the story still ain't all the way the motherfucker done yet. Like, you feel me? This is July 31st, and now we're into August 1st, and I'm just like, man, what the fuck kind of day? Okay, like, all right, so I met the chick, and then, okay, that happened, but then I came over, and then we were supposed to do this, but she too busy nervous, and now her being nervous done woke up the parents, and now I done missed out on this opportunity. Now I done had to escape the parents. Okay. Because her dad was still boiling, like, even though the mom asked me kindly to leave, her dad was still on fire, whatever, so, like, yeah, you feel me? Now that I have daughters, how would I feel if I caught some 15-year-old with my 15-year-old and my goddamn, ooh. So anyways, so yeah, fucking, we get back to the house. My cousin's like, what happened? I'm trying to tell her, and I'm just like, man, what the fuck? And all of this shit is crazy. And so we get over that. Her and the dude go back in the room. Remind y'all, I said my cousin is a virgin. So little Miss Mary Virgin in the room kicking it. I'm listening to Omarion. I don't know what to do. She's texting me as far as the shorty telling me about her parents going off and they feel away and she gonna be on lockdown forever. Shit, and I'm just like, damn, what do we do now? Game all fucked up now. From there, I'm just chilling, still listening to Omarion, still texting. It's now like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. My mom still knocked the fuck out. Knows nothing of what just happened. So I go get me a bowl of cereal to ponder this on. In the midst of my bowl of cereal drops, I hear this loud bang at some point, sometime later. Amongst this bang, I hear my cousin go, ew, no, get out. And then as I try to come around the corner to figure out what's wrong, from the kitchen to where her hallway was to her bedroom, she burst out of her bedroom into the bathroom immediately. And the next thing I know, I hear a shower. And I'm at the door immediately. And I'm just like, Alana, are you good? And she's like, it's all right, Rick. It's all right, Ricky. Just tell him to leave and everything else and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, like the way you sound, you in a panic. Like, do we need to wipe this nigga? Because he don't leave the house if violations happen. Like, what are we talking about? Like, nah, you good. Like, what happened? She like, nah, it's all right, Ricky, it's all right. You know, just ask him to leave, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I walk in the room. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on. He getting dressed. I'm like, oh. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is she actually like, all right, man, I'm about to get dressed, man, blah, blah, blah. This crazy motherfucker, as I go do something, gets dressed, bolts into the kitchen, grabs a knife, and tries to break into the bathroom. So I'm trying to stop him from breaking into the bathroom because I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He's just like, no, I gotta talk to her real quick. You don't know what happened? I'm like, she does not want to talk to you. She wants you to go home, and you about to make it go up to my aunt's house. Like, you gotta go. Like, all right, cool. Now, mind you, T was not, he was small as in like short in stature, but he was not small as in like a little nigga. Like, he was bulky. You feel me? I'm on my shit, but I gotta be on my shit. Going down in on T house, bro. Yeah, so like, fucking, T was still trying to get in there, and she's on the other side of the door. She's like, Ricky, just calm down, it's cool, yo, just leave, blah blah blah, it's all right, we don't have to talk about anything. So I'm like, okay, did some rapey shit happen? She's like, nah. I'm like, all right, cool, because that lets me calm down from the situation. Like, now I don't have to overreact. This just seems to be some emotional shit. But at the end of the day, she still wants you to leave, my guy, and like, this is my cousin and this is the house we all live in, so you got to go, my brother. So he's just like, yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yo, man, all right, man. I'm gonna leave, man. Just tell her I'm sorry, man. I'm like, man, okay. So my cousin finally get out the shower. I'm like, shit, I'm at the bathroom door now. Nigga, I'm like, you got to tell me something. What the fuck just happened, nigga? Like, shit was all good just a week ago. We done had Chinese food. Tea was cool. He done brought us home. Like, bruh. As she's walking in her room, I had baby oil and left it in her room, or he found it somewhere and took it in her room. So when I saw it on the bed, I was puzzled, and I'm just like, why's my baby oil? And she came through to check out the baby oil and was just like, I just don't want to think about it, Ricky. And I'm like, yo, what in the fuck happened, bro? And she begins to explain to me that they're in there, they were kissing. They were about to do some foreplay-ish things, but she told him, I'm a virgin. I ain't on that type of shit. This ain't the way that I wanted to go down, you feel me? So it ain't really gonna be nothing extra. You might want to chill now. And he was like, nah, like, I can handle that. We ain't gotta fuck, you feel me? I like what we doing with him. After that, he went to go attempt to perform fellatio. She did not deny the fellatio he performed on. But he wanted the favor returned, and she was not with such. He understood such and didn't pressure her, beef, nothing. Where it goes left is, he decides to use my motherfucking baby oil to start touching his man parts, blood. The nigga uses my baby oil and decides to start going to work on himself in front of her. And I don't know if he was turning himself on, or he thought it was gonna turn her on, or if he just planned on getting it off regardless. But this is what she says he was doing, and that's why the baby oil was there. And so the boy was in there going to town on himself, and when it came to his peak moment, he never grabbed a towel or anything. He just shot it everywhere. So her being a virgin, she's never really like had this type of ordeal. Shit shot on her, which is why she started screaming. Oh, my poor cousin was traumatized because somebody nutted on her from my poor baby oil, my poor cousin, my poor life. That was my first date in my welcome mat into Welcome to Atlanta. And that's my story, Rick B.
Target flow, but you niggas are scared and won't shoot that. Who that? Rick B thought you knew that. That's why I hate offers for features and I refuse that. So ignorance is key, right? That's why I switched the flow to yo if I